So we had to,
So let me get this right. You're in a crunch.
we're in a crunch.
Many of the teachers that are working somewhere else, they're under contract, and so there's not a lot of people available. So you go out and hire this search firm who's supposed to dot all the I's and cross the T's. You paid them about $35,000, and what'd you get?
We received a candidate who was top drawer in terms of his academic excellence and his history of executing, running phenomenal classes, having phenomenal results, getting all the professional accolades. He was a master teacher who actually taught other teachers on how to teach BC calculus. So his curriculum, his resume was as impressive as this school could find.
Okay.
And it was coupled with the fact that it was coming already vetted. So and we were in crisis mode to hire somebody. So on the surface, this was, in essence, too good to be true.
Yeah.
But it's still just relying on the collective experience of saying, this just doesn't seem right. There were some other dimensions along the way, some of my conversations with them. And instead of dismissing those, I paid attention to them. And if I'm proud of anything in that thing, it's that they were hunches. I wasn't going to do anything bad to this individual. I wasn't going to cast aspersions. I was just going to investigate it a little further. The chairman of the board of that school, who called me and said, flat out, if you tell anybody this story, I'm going to deny it, but here's the story. And this individual, he had done some bad stuff, and he was caught, dealt with in a way where it would not create controversy. So he was dismissed. There was a public story. It was buried from the media, and it was no longer their problem.
Mm-hmm. And so what had he done?
He had been arrested running a child prostitution ring using school vehicles. And the children were not the children of this school, which I think is often the case. That it's not that it was foster children from an urban foster home who were the victims. That was all I knew. I mean, I didn't know any details. The board member told me that they had pulled every political piece of power that they had to make sure that this didn't go anywhere. The guy was dismissed. The story was obliterated. It was total damage control.